Hey, so this is the final work. Get tired of I think sometimes you just gotta show people what you're capable of. Just show them. Just show them. Just show them. Nice little trailer out here. Put the nice siding down. Trees have been cut. See all the fresh chips. All this. We took this trailer, if you go back to how it was back then. Boom, boom. And people talking about HVAC. You know, they love talking about their HVACs. But I always hear people always talking about what other people do. And you'll never see them put what they do up on the scoreboard. Because they don't have no skill. When it's not shaming, just tell them it is what it is. But let's check it out. Remember this trailer from before? Look at that. Do y'all know how much people would pay for this kind of stuff, man? But I know people say, oh man, this ain't nothing. Do y'all know how much people would pay for this? Artisan. I need any carpenter. I need carpenters. Anybody who's a carpenter, anybody who is a plumber. Come on, run the math. Run the math. Run the math. Like I said, man, listen, bro. I want everything. Y'all do know everything we have. We like to challenge ourselves out here. Cabinets. Like, like whenever we give somebody a home, my family likes to bless them with, guess what? Furniture. When we do homes, because we remember what it was like when we started out, we like to bless them with furnitures. Bless them with furniture. Not no nasty fridge. You get a nice clean fridge. Get a nice sink. I know people gonna complain. They're gonna talk about people's work. They're gonna say, oh, well, you gotta do this and that. We kicked the tenant out because they had pit bulls. So we had to kick them out. But it's okay. We're gonna get it back on the back end. That's why you put down the deposit. Get them a nice carpet. Get them a nice little electric fireplace. Get them a TV. Functioning lights with fans. Y'all, boy, like, listen, man. This is why I don't waste time talking with people. Talk to me about what you doing for black boys, what you doing for people. How is this helping the black community? How is this helping America? And I'd be like, hold on, bro. Who are y'all? Like, wait. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? I was born into doing stuff like this. Though the people that we had to kick them out. They want to move pit bulls in here. Why would you bring pit bulls in a nice furbished home? You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all, I'm like, please, bro. Y'all pay thousands of $1,000s for a little square room in doggone New York. I know I've seen those crazy prices. Somebody putting you in a place. You get washer, dryer, ceramic glass stove, microwave, furniture. You ain't got to worry about trying to get a bed. You get a nice little island. TV, working TV. I tell you, boy, listen, man. Like that's why I don't talk. I can show my work. Like, and I think that's the thing about it. That for so long, bro. I've been doing that so long. My mama, my daddy, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing this for so long. My brothers, my sister. Oh, let me turn that light off. See that? A lot of these people don't own. And we don't just do one property. We don't just do one property. We got multiple properties like this, man. I got people that hit me up on the back end. BMT. How do I do this to my house? How do I do this with my land? I don't know, bro. I don't do all that cool stuff that people be talking about. When they be talking about we gotta go get the land, we gotta go teach black boys and stuff, or I'm like, bro, first of all, you gotta have something worth teaching them. You gotta have something worth teaching them. If you don't have nothing worth teaching them, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you teaching them? This is worth, you know how much money I can make in like 1 hour clearing out a plot of land? You know how much money it costs just to go call out a plumber? To go get a deck build? I know some of y'all like, oh man, this is the South, man. I can make that. Everybody don't got their skills, bro. You got to be certified in these things. You got to know people. You got to be able to network. You know, to put up that type of roof right here, that costs money. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't. I learned that that's been my greatest sin. Trying to talk to people about their little fictitious 6 and 7 figure lifestyles, bro. But then when you ask them, so what else do you do? What else can you do? What can you really do? You know what I'm saying? Not saying I don't believe some of y'all. I don't. But I got bodies, happy, pleasant customers that can easily say, you know what I'm saying? They like the works. They like the works. When you say you got a whole block, literally. That's why I said, bro, why would I leave the country, boy? I have people telling me, you know what I'm saying, hey, you know how much money they make in Massachusetts? I said, I know how much money they make in Massachusetts. I got family in Springfield. I got family in Boston. I got family in Connecticut. I know how much they make up there. They call me. Whenever they want to retire, they call me. Hey, nephew. Hey, cuz. Hey, fam. Hey, battle. I'm about to retire. What's up? All right, how much you got? When you want to clear this out right here, push back land, put down dirt. I know some people don't know how much this costs to do this, but to re-terraform the land to put up a trailer, that costs money. That's not cheap. Ask people who actually are trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? But what do I know? Hey, how you doing, bro? Like I said. Like I said, man. Betsy right there, boy. Look at Rat Betsy. Beautiful. That is old. I'm talking about like this type of wood. They don't make this type of wood no more. Y'all know that they don't make this wood no more. They don't. I know some people gonna say, "What do you mean they don't make this type?" No, they don't. They actually don't do this type of wood. You could tell the difference in wood. They don't make that type of wood no more. This is actually historical. And the town actually wants it preserved. Look at that beautiful baby. We like to go boating. Just got the new deck done. Did another trailer. I know I'm gonna have haters. There's gonna be a lot of haters that hate that because you might have a gift or two, because you have a gift and you can build and you can create, they're gonna hate you because they don't have them gifts. I ain't gonna dox stuff that we got. Thought it was a game? Listen, boy. It was a game? No, bro. You should always, like my mom and daddy say, you should always have more than one skill. Always have more than one skill. The way that the world is going right now, you better have more than one skill. And I hear that so much. People just talking and talking and talking and talking. You know what I'm saying? Trying to give off little hopes and dreams of telling y'all like, oh man, let's have a meet up or all the X, Y, Z. But what's it doing for y'all? What's it doing for y'all? Like, where's it really putting y'all? Where's it really putting y'all? Where's it really y'all putting y'all? Ma! I think she went to town. I live in more of the city area. This is where we all come when we have a meeting. When you have a meeting. Sit right there. Sit with the urn. We have a meeting. All the children sit down on the floor. Sit down on the floor. And we have a meeting. The two heads. And we just sit down and talk. Do I think other people can be or get to a certain level? This took our family years. That's why I don't look down on work. Not blue collar, not white collar. Every penny, every dime. I was very proud of my son when he started learning how to cut, weed whack, how he started learning how the pressure was. And he was like, I don't make enough money, Daddy. I said, it's okay. It's okay. Every penny adds up, boy. At one time, all I knew how to do was doggone get the tools. Then I started learning how to use a hammer, a saw. Then I started learning how to understand PVC piping and learning how to glue it together and tape it. I started being there as a partner with my daddy and other men and started learning how to do that. My mom started watching my father while he would work on the trucks. My Like my mom's grandchildren, they come here to spend time and soak up information and knowledge. Every weekend, they have to come here. Every weekend, the grandchildren have to come here. They can't sit. They can't sit up at the houses. They got to come out here in the country. They got to put in time to work. Ain't no you just bank money off of the adults. You got to come out here. You will put in work. You will manage the land. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my daughters. Got their own little bicentennial garden going. Kira and Kari. You know. They doing it. Town Hall is literally right across the street from me. Town Hall is right across the street from me. I kid you not. I kid you not. That's why I said, like, voting, the mayor, the former mayor lives right down the street. The building, the person that does the working permit, down there. That's the working permits. You gotta know people, man. If you don't know people, you're not gonna get very far. And when you tell people these sorts of things, that they keep talking about, oh man, we gotta get online and talk about, healing and men and women and all. Man, none of that matters, bro. None of that matters, man. I'm gonna tell you what really matters. He who controls the land, he who controls properties, he who controls and has the ear of judges, has lawyers, has people in positions of authority, that's what matters. Social media influencers can't influence nothing without no paper, without no money. They really don't. It really don't. It takes money. I'm just being for real with you. That's why when those little panels and stuff, it takes money. It takes money. This right here, whenever they have the town meeting, boom. They have all the town meetings, certain families come here, and they start talking. If you have a grievance, you would come here. You could sit under the shed. You would come right here. Put the kids over there. Put the little churn over here. And I can tell you right now, I know what every elder from the older ladies to some of the older men from the VFW to different types of old military or certain types of organization. My parents made that my business. You need to learn these people. Why? Why do I gotta learn these people? Why I need to know who their names are? Because these are the inner cogs that are going to turn the wheels that are going to influence your future, your children's future. When people talk to me about community, I'm like, bro, do you even know who's the inner cogs of your community? I know who's in mine. I know who I got to deal with. I know them. They know who I am. They know my family. They know my last name. In the South, you're known by your last name. That's how it works in the South. You're known by your last name and the deeds of what your family do. And if you don't put in no type of work or no type of semblance towards that of the society, guess what? You don't really have a voice. I know y'all, oh, BMT, you said money. Yeah, you can have money, but I'm telling you right now, they're going to lock you out. There have been plenty of people that have come here with money, and try to shake things up. Locked them out. I've seen it. They locked them right on out. Look at them. Look at them. They about to bring that. You better bring that washing machine on in. I know where they got that washing machine from. They got that washing machine from our building down there. We got a building. Y'all know we own two churches? Two churches. I could take y'all to them. Like I said, everything in this town, like I I crack a joke. Like y'all people be thinking I be joking when people I think people think that, but I know BMT flip flops, BMT does this, BMT does that. But one thing y'all can say is BMT can showcase his ownership of what we do. We can showcase that. I don't know what y'all do. Y'all scary. Y'all can't showcase that. One of the things about it is because y'all know people will debunk or take away from y'all. Y'all can lose y'all's job. Nobody can fire me. I'm kind of unfireable. I'm just unfireable. I don't know. I can't be fired. This building right here used to be the old school. Like, it used to be an old school daycare for children that were on Medicaid. And they were on Medicaid. They were on, if you was on Medicaid, your mother, she was a young single mother, or it was like a school. They used to be brought here. They took it, converted it into a library, as well as courthouse. Courthouse. I'm telling you right now, that's a diamond in the front. That's a diamond. Now, if any of y'all know the symbols, there's a lot of diamonds. There's a lot of diamonds and certain things around this town. You know how old those bricks are, but I know some people are like, man, BMT don't know. Listen, bro, I'll be crazy. St. Stephen's, White High School, continued from 1930. The school complex was completed with the addition of an agriculture building and an athletic field house. In 1959, the field house was converted into the first public library for the area of St. Stephen's High School. Remained segregated throughout its time as a high school, 1928 to 1956. It then was an elementary school, told y'all, school for white students, 1957 to 1970. In 2013, it was converted for use as a public library. Isn't I? Listen, I'm gonna show you something. Colonial Day. Bruh, other groups don't forget their history. I'm trying to let y'all know, bro. Other groups do not forget their history. Other groups don't forget their history. You better never forget yours. That's one thing my daddy and my mama always say. You never forget your history. We used to get free lunch in there when they shut it down. I know y'all say, well, BMT, it was for white kids. No, they shut it down. My cousin Shannon, she was also a teacher there. Blue Memorial Star, by the way, a tribute to the armed forces. Used to have a lot of old military backing. A lot of military people had their money synced into these type of buildings. A lot of people had their money synced into these buildings. So If you're gonna do something in your town, you better know who you are. So that's it. Like, I used to be brought out here so long ago. Like, my grandma used to drag me out here to different churches, and I used to hate it. But I was like, Grandma, why we gotta go to all these churches? And she said, you gotta show face. My granddaddy was too sick. He died of lung cancer from smoking and working in the mills up north. You know, when you put all the fabric glass and stuff together. Back then, they used to didn't have good ventilators, respiratory systems. So, daddy got great granddaddy got lung cancer, and him before that. Well, my granddaddy, he used to smoke a lot. He used to smoke a lot and drink. But you know, in his final twilight hour, he accepted Jesus Christ in his life. He apologized to his wife. I don't know, a lot of men, when they about to die, they start trying to make stuff right with their wives. This right here, really good funeral home. Really good funeral home. Really good. I don't know, I probably got like 2 or 3 funeral homes that if I have to die, I don't mind them putting me in the ground. Like, I mean, I was thinking about going a military funeral, but then again, I have my family church. Well, I have 2 family churches. My granddad, who's a bishop, or I can always go with that of my other church that I also join on to. But I'm also Presbyterian, and I'm also Holiness. Now, that's on my mama's side. My daddy's side, they're A&Me. A&Me, they're their own thing. Now, this is another one of our buildings. I know, BMT, you're so full of it. I know y'all make it up. No, you're making this up. I'll show y'all. Listen, bro, this is show and tell day. I like showing people. Hey, guys. Hello? Pastor? The churches. And I can show y'all the pictures of the church when we first came here. Them boards are old. This is the last part of this building. Y'all know how old this building is? This building literally cannot be turned. It can't be torn down because of how old it is. I'm telling you, listen, bro, go get some people who are actually, like, I would say, in the field of trade, and ask them, show them my video, and say, how old is that of what BMT is showing? I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all the floor. These floors, but then I want y'all to look at the wood. I want y'all to look at these wood. They don't do buildings like that no more. They don't do buildings like this no more. I'm trying to let y'all know. Like, listen, this is how much stuff, like it's not even funny, bro. Like the amount of stuff that my mom gets into, bro. Whose degree is this? Trident Tech. This is my mom's degree. Shout out to my mommy. My mommy has a degree. That's where she puts her degree. Right in here. That's my mama's degree. Here you go. Let y'all see it again. I ain't gonna dox her. But that's my mom's degree. I ain't want to dox her, put her out like that. I should really take that, wash that board. I do need iron board, but don't need that. Like, I like that fountain. I might come back for that fountain. I can repurpose that fountain. I can repurpose that fountain in my yard. I like that fountain. This is a lot of old stuff, boy. So when y'all be wondering where we be getting furniture to put in here, some of this stuff, old. My mom pulled that washing machine from. You know, up to y'all. This church come a long way, man. How y'all doing?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Y'all come a long way since I was here like years ago. Boy, God must have really had y'all working. Man, we might need y'all to build an ark someday or something. I don't know. Like y'all came a long way. Listen, he knows. Listen, from how this building used to look. Never would have made it. Huh? Listen, you forget I was there with you forgot I used to have to clean the curbs and all that. Listen, I tell people, I said, man, they were like, I said, man, y'all must don't know the amount of work it takes to keep up this type of building. No, it's easy. You could just put it. I said, nah, man, they very specific about the curb, the bricks. I said, in these old buildings, they take a lot of work to keep up. It is not no joke. It is not, and they can easily be overtaken by the weather. And I said, hurricane season showing up too. Yep. I'm trying to tell people, I said, man, she over there building another building. She don't stop. She don't stop. Every time she said, I'm done with one building, I said, where you find that next building from? And then another one. Listen, boy, whenever, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I usually be caught with the paperwork. I get caught with the paperwork. I had to come check. I said, man, y'all took this to a whole. Did y'all at least take pictures of the before and after? Yeah. That's a testimony by itself. People don't know how far y'all came with this building. Man, I had to take a picture of one side of it, and I said, y'all, and I was telling people, I said, y'all know how old this building is? And I said, the fact that people took this and actually brought it up to date. Hey, listen, they just don't know. And it was not no overnight. Listen, I had nights where my children would fall asleep in the car while I used to be working on this building. So I already know. Oh yeah. I done worked on this type of building, the one in Utahville for my granddaddy Bishop Howell. So this is I get other people to do it now. Listen, hey, I put in 15 years to refurbishing building. I good. I'm good now. Like, I'm good now. Now I'm going to HOA. I go to the other place. All right, I love y'all. Like I said, man. Y'all don't know, man. We come a long way in doing this. That's why people scoff at me. Like when you know your work and people know your worth of just how far you've come. Like, that's why they were saying, like, y'all, I used to have to take shingles with a ladder on top of that roof. Like, I got that country strength, bro. I used to have to take shingles, carry it to the top of that roof. I put in work, boy. Like, I done put in work and built churches with men. I done been there and slept under the desk for women that were writing grants to get historical black funding. I wasn't woke up into this. I didn't need no YouTube. I was born into this type of thing. When people are like, oh, BMT, the way you talk about these things, look, bro, I could criticize as much as I want, bro. I done put in the blood, sweat, and tears. I didn't just wake up into this. This is birthright. That's why those men understood when I said, yo, bro, you know how much work I put in this? Yeah. Yeah. They ain't say nothing. Oh, I don't know who you are. No, they know who I was. They know who I am. I put in the work. Whenever they got issues going on, I got to wake my butt up, drive 45 minutes to an hour all the way out here, and make sure they're good. And this is just one building. This ain't the other building. Listen, bro, I got other stuff I could show y'all, bro. Like, I real out here. And that's not no show, oh, you trying to shame me? Ain't no shame me. Just don't feel no, just, hey. That's why I don't listen to people that just Google stuff. You Googling what other people do versus what I actually been doing. I didn't get these skills when I went to the military. That's why I said, like, I take pride in the amount of work that That's why when I saw that young man out there with his daddy and with his uncle sweeping the concrete to that church, I took pride in that because that was me. That was me. I knew what it used to be selling watermelon out here or selling clothes. I was that. Listen, man, I was out here with the brothers. Whether they were Muslim, I was out here when they were doing spiritual debates, when they're out here trying to recruit. I used to be that boy in the suit. I was that boy in the suit, man. Them dudes knew how to pick up a spiritual book, but then also knew how to pick up a dagger if they had to. And they weren't afraid to defend their own. Like I said, there's no such thing. You're not a good man, BMT. No, I'm just a man. I'm just a man defending what I believe in mine. I don't know about all this. All these so-called people that are saying all this that stuff or trying to push certain narratives. I don't know about all that, bro. Like these agenda people that be getting online telling me all this 19 and all this stuff. I hear it, but then I be like, so what are you doing? What good is it you having all this information? You don't do nothing. Like, well, passing on this thing. I'm like, well, worry about your talent. You worry about your stuff, lady. I don't even know you. Like, I can't worry about people that ain't doing nothing for the people I directly affect. That makes me happy when I see people and stuff that I've touched or worked on, and they say, yo, bro, You did that. You did that. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Because then I know that my works, even when I'm gone, will still stand the test of time. I know that I have pictures since I'm a youngin', that will be up in certain places, and people say, "That's you, uncle? That's you, daddy?" And I said, "Yup." But I chase behind the heels of great men. I don't ever think I'm a great man. I just say I'm a man just doing my work. So, peace.